Wolfpack fans, Marcy Bullock with Focus 2. If you're trying to make a career decision, you will want to complete Focus 2. This is found on the Career Development Center website under Career Exploration. And once you log in, we have purchased this tool for you to use. It is mapped to every major at NC State. You can go through a career planning module, an academic strengths module, and a career readiness module. What I'm going to highlight today is the self-assessment part of Focus 2. So you will complete your work interests, your personality, your values, and your skills. You can see I am 100% complete on these. And when I go to my results, I can see a chart that outlines who I am. So this is going to help you to learn about what you should do in your future that might be a good fit with your work interests. The next section you'll see is your personality results. So in this section, I will have an opportunity to match up careers with my personality. So based on my answers, my first job is an academic advisor. I can learn all about that job by clicking on it because my personality probably matches that. And I can learn more about what I would do in the job tasks. And the work interest profile, I can match up the academic advisors in orange to me in blue. I could see how my skills fit and how my values fit, as well as the educational requirements and the majors at NC State. This is matched to every major at NC State. So you can go in and save all of these majors. Also, when I'm on Focus 2, I can look at a specific link, which is my values. And then I can see a list of careers, employment administrator, and maybe I'm thinking about a psychology major. Well, I can go straight to read about the psychology major here and learn more if that's exactly what I want to study. Maybe I wanted to study anthropology. I can read about that as well, and I can save that information. Next, I have the section on my skills. What am I good at? In my results section here, I can find out that based on what I am good at, my top job that matches is music teacher. It has a bright outlook. And then I can read, I can save the occupation, I can print it out. I think this is a fantastic section right here. So I'm looking at all the information I put in about myself, and I'm seeing how it matches all of the different career paths and majors on campus. Then I can combine some assessments. So maybe I want to see how my interests and skills would combine together for career possibilities. I can create a PDF, and now I see one occupation that matched up. So I want to know what that is. It's computer systems analyst. So I can look directly and learn more about what that involves. And also I can see the majors that are offered on my campus that might perhaps be a good fit for me on that front. So I want to encourage all of you to complete the Focus 2 assessment, to combine your assessments, and to also scroll down to see what I can do with a major in offered at NC State. Because if I am thinking about accounting, I can go straight to all the careers that match up with accounting. Maybe I've never learned about what an actuary does before, but I think I want to be an actuary. So I really enjoy that section. And again, that is the bottom, which is called What Can I Do with a Major in offered at NC State. Also, I have explore occupations. I'm going to jump down to that one. Maybe I just want to see what I would be doing in a certain job. So I pick advertising account manager. And I have the opportunity again to learn all about the different matches with my interest profile and the skills and the values for this particular occupation. I can save majors if I'd like as well on this page. Next, I'm going to go back to the bottom section and I'm going to look at compare two occupations side by side. So I've got everything narrowed down. I'm either going to be, let's just pick something out of the A's. I'm either going to be a chemist or a chef. Let's pick two that are a little bit different. Now I would like to compare them side by side. So now I have an opportunity to see what a chef does and what a chemist does. Interesting. They're very diverse. What kind of career education would I need or major would I need to be a chef versus a chemist? What would the duties be? And again, the side-by-side description I find to be very helpful. If my values include creativity, they both have creativity at the very top. It also shows me the earnings, which might be important to me, and the advancement possibilities. So Focus 2 can be found on the Career Development Center website. So let's go ahead and remind you that we can go to Explore Careers, and that's where we find the career assessments. In one click, we'll see the Focus 2 right here. It tells us to use Wolfpack when we create our account. And for me, I already have, I think, some information in here, so it allows me to go directly there. So I am going to sign off on part 1 of Focus 2, and there will be a second webinar explaining more about Focus 2. Hi Wolfpack fans, Marcy Bullock with part 2 of Career Assessment Focus 2. So we're now going to go more in depth into the 6 occupational themes that we learned about in Focus 2. And I'm actually going to go to the very beginning of this slideshow to remind you a little bit about what we did in the beginning of this presentation. So we talked about Focus 2 in the beginning. Everyone had a chance to complete Focus 2. And now we're looking at matching up all the things we just learned about ourselves. And we're looking at seeing what came up with our skills, interests, values, and personality. It takes about 30 minutes to complete Focus 2. You go to the Career Exploration link on the Career Development Center homepage, and then you just use the very top secret password, which is Wolfpack, to complete the assessment. All right, you did it. Now what? Well, now you have your Holland code. You have 3 different letters or words that describe your interests. It's so much fun to learn about yourself. I love self-assessments. Here are the 6 occupational environments that you may have come up with. 3 of these will be your top 3. So look at your code in the Focus 2. Where do you find your code? Well, here's a quick screenshot of what Focus 2 looks like. And your code is found under Work Interests, right under the Results section. And once you see 100% completed for yourself, you'll be able to go in and see a chart just like this. You'll see all 6 of the occupational environments defined as John Holland did in his 6 slices of the pie in the occupational world. He just took all jobs and divided it up into 6 different slices. So I've got artistic, social, and investigative. So my first letter means something about what I want to do. My second letter is a little bit about where I might focus it. Maybe if I'm artistic, I focus it in a social setting. And then finally, how I might use research to do that. That's one way of looking at the top 3 on your Holland code. But please, disclaimer alert, if you are feeling weak in the knees as I describe this, remember this does not give you one list of jobs to pick from. It's just a piece of the puzzle, and you will want to discuss this in reference to all the other things you've learned about yourself as you make your choice about your major and your career. So always talk to your advisor or your career counselor about what you learned to see how it fits into the big picture. We've all taken an assessment in high school that said, you're going to be a bus driver. And we said, oh, assessments are really not helpful. But this one is mapped to every major at NC State. So you will see a definition of your Holland code. Maybe you're an artistic, imaginative person, and then you will see potential careers that NC State could prepare you for along with the majors. You'll see this in all 6 of the sections. So for social, you've got the interacting with people kinds of careers and majors. This was the one I chose, was sociology. And surprise, surprise, I became a career counselor. Well, that's not on the list. Huh, Marcy, I thought this was going to help me pick my career. Remember, it's just ideas. It's just more information about you. You might not love Focus 2. You might love it. Why not give it a try? We've purchased it for you, and we've mapped it to all the majors. Enterprising could be people who like the business side of things, and that might be some of the majors relating to Poole College, but also there's humanities in there, so it's varied. The career paths are varied as well. In addition, conventional, organized people, analytical people. You can see some of the STEM majors in here, as well as some more business majors and career paths along that line. Realistic, out in nature, maybe hands-on with animals could be a possible career path. That's why we see veterinarian and animal science, but much diversity under that umbrella of occupations. And then finally, investigative. These are our people who are looking at the precise curiosity, intellectual achievement. So it makes a lot of sense that we'll find engineering under there and some of our science majors in this category. But in addition, we find some interesting things here that we might not have thought of. Yes, a medical doctor, but it could also be software analytics. So I really encourage you to check out Focus 2 and learn more about yourself. Then make an appointment on EPAC to talk to your career counselor about what you learned. Good luck.